Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I've got for you this absolutely gorgeous Mercedes-Benz B-Class B180 Blue Efficiency SE CDI. Wow, that's a mouthful. Um, so as always, I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, which is absolutely lovely, by the way. And then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you the interior and everything. So this particular car comes with a private plate, which is N4NWD, and that comes with the car as well. So if you have your own plate, obviously you can change it, but otherwise you can have a private plate included in the sale as well. So um, again, it's a Mercedes B180 Blue Efficiency SE CDI. Comes with the start-stop technology as well. It finished in this absolutely lovely shade of grey. It is a MPV, so it's a family car basically. It's got a 1.8 liter diesel engine. It puts out 107 brake horsepower, and it was first registered on the 27th of December 2013. It has a valid MOT until the 2nd of June 2025, so it comes pretty much with a whole year's MOT, and it's advisory free as well, so it didn't have any advisories when it passed the MOT. It has a road tax of only £35 per year, which is absolutely phenomenal, especially for a car of this size. Sits in the insurance group 15E, which is very, very low on the insurance bracket, so obviously it's going to be very cheap to insure, and it has a CO2 output of 114 grams per kilometer. In terms of fuel economy, absolutely phenomenal. 56 miles to the gallon around town, 70 miles to the gallon on a motorway run, with a combined cycle of 67 miles per gallon, which is, again, absolutely phenomenal. It's got a top speed of 118 miles per hour, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 10.9 seconds. So it's not bad. I've always said that anything below 10 seconds, it's in decent category. 10.9, not bad, not bad. I mean, come on, let's give it a break. It is a family SUV, well, MPV. So yeah, I think we're gonna be gentle with it. It's got 4 brand new tires, and the alloys are in absolutely lovely condition, as you probably could have seen from the walk around. Same there as well. But yeah, tires were brand new because whoever had it previously really took care of the car. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that is an actual fact, because it's beautiful for the mileage and the age. Beautiful. It had odd tires all around. Now, usually, that is a sign of somebody that doesn't really care about their car. As soon as one tire gets low, they only change one tire rather than changing them in pairs. So yeah, so, but I wasn't a big fan of that because they were all odd. In terms of grip efficiency, there's basically none. And obviously none of them were like, I don't know, genuine brands or anything. So I've just put 4 tires on it because, well, like I said, it is a family car, and if there are going to be families driving it with children in the back and everything, I want people to feel safe, as always. Right, moving over to the passenger side. So you've got electric window. Well, you've got all 4 electric windows anyway, but you've got electric windows on the front. You've got quite a spacious cubby here for your glass, well, if you want to put cups or bottles or anything like that in there. Seats are in absolutely lovely condition. No tears or rips or anything like that anywhere on the seats. That's my microphone, so obviously there's nothing done. It's not like I'm hiding a patch or anything. You've got your glove box here with your locking wheel nut and your owner's manual in there as well. Quite a spacious glove box as well, as you can see. And moving over to the rear, just behind the passenger, again, very wide opening doors, as you can see. So it makes entry in a car a lot easier, especially for kids or slightly older people. Like I said, electric windows on the rear as well. And again, seats absolutely spotless, immaculate. You do have little cubby there, and down here you've got a 12-volt socket with what probably was initially an ashtray, but yeah, hopefully it's not going to be used as one. Right, moving over to the rear. So it does come with front and rear parking sensors as well. Right, sorry about that. Just got interrupted by somebody, so I had to cut the video. So as I was saying, it comes with rear parking sensors as well as front parking sensors. And let's have a look over at the boot. It's a very spacious boot, very, very spacious boot. I mean, I wouldn't expect otherwise, especially for a car of its class. You do get this rear parcel shelf as well. Retractable one, so if you have any valuables or anything like that, you can leave them in the boot, so you can pull the parcel shelf and it'll keep your valuables hidden from prying eyes, basically. Underneath here you can see it's got the first aid kit, the locking wheel nut case, but obviously the locking wheel nut, you've seen it, is in the glove box. And then in there you've got your tire inflating kit as well as your triangle, which hopefully you're never going to need to use, but it's there if you need it. Over here, nothing, just wires. And over here, pretty much same thing, I'm guessing. Yep, just wires. But it's very easy to change your bulbs in the rear if you need to. Now the seats do fold down. You got those little pull tabs, so you can fold down the seats, so you can get a much bigger room inside if you need to carry larger items as well. And moving over to the rear, just behind the driver, it's pretty much, well, not pretty much, it's exactly the same as on the other side. But yeah, as I was saying, you can fold the seats down from here. Just pull this down and the seats fold down just like that. And then you put the seat back just like that. Right, now let's move over to the driver's side, which is probably the most important bit of the car, I would say. So you got control for all four windows. That's for your mirrors, and that's to lock and unlock the car. Let me just take the key out. So it does come with two keys as well, standard Mercedes key. And let's just jump inside. Just going to push the seat backwards a little bit. Ooh, that goes a lot back. Right, so over here you've got your lights. So you can leave it on auto, and basically the car will know when to turn the lights on and off. And then down here is your parking brake. That's where your key goes. And then you've got your fog lights, and that's where you select the height of the headlights as well. So key goes in the ignition, all the lights go on as they should. Put your foot on the clutch and the car starts straight away. And then obviously all the lights go away with the exception of the handbrake, which obviously it's engaged. Now as you can see, the car has covered only 115,162 miles, so quite low mileage for the age. It looks and it drives, like I said, absolutely beautiful. You wouldn't even guess that it's had 115,000 miles, to be honest. You've got a multifunction steering wheel, so you've got controls for the infotainment on this side. Actually, no, that's for the screen there. So that's your consumption, eco display. What's that? 61.4 mpg. See that? Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then over here is your volume up and down. That's to answer the phone as well. And that is your indicator stock as well as your wiper blades as well. So Mercedes put everything in one stock rather than having two. It might get a bit confusing at first, but you'll get used to it. Honestly, it's not difficult. You do have this little display which looks like a little floating tablet. I like it. I think it's really cool. It's different than the rest, which are like embedded in the actual dashboard. Now that little flickering that you see on the screen, that's not actually happening because that's because of the frame rate of the camera. So the screen, you when you look at it, you don't see that flickering basically. You got 3 air vents here, which are really cool. I really like the way they've designed these air vents. They look like TIE fighters if you're into Star Wars. Um, and down here is your media control. So you got radio, disc, telephone, Navi. So with Navi, actually, it doesn't have the navigation module. So it doesn't come with navigation, basically. It does have the option, so you can upgrade it. But when you press Navi, it just says no navigation module is connected. So you can either purchase the module separately, and then you can get navigation if you want, or you can just use Apple Maps or Google Maps or Waze like everybody else does. And then you've got phone, that's to mute it, that's to answer and reject calls, volume. That works absolutely fine. And then you've got your preset stations here, and down here you've got your eco. So eco is basically your start, stop, and then your parking sensors. And then moving down here, you've got your climate control. So you've got a fan on 6 speeds. That's where you select the temperature. So you've got front window defrost, basically, well, that's max, and that's just normal. Recirculate, this is where you press to select the mode, where you want the air to come out from. Rear window defrost, AC, and that's pretty much it with the climate control. Over here you've got a 12-volt socket with, again, what probably was meant to be an ashtray, but I hope it's never going to be used as an ashtray. And that closes down as well. 6-speed manual gearbox, goes through all the gears, absolutely beautiful. There's no issues with the clutch whatsoever. The gearbox is absolutely fine. I'm just going to show it to you. So foot on the clutch, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and then reverse. You have to lift and go left and back, just like that. So, right. Over here you've got a couple of cup holders, and this is what you use. It's like a, I hate to use this thing. I hate to say this. It's like the BMW iDrive system. There you go. I've compared a Mercedes with a BMW. But anyway, it's very similar to that. So up, and then you can rotate this. So you got Navi, audio, tel, system. You can go into system, and then to select, just press on it, press down. You've got like a graph of like your MPG, or you can have the clock, and then you can go down like this, slide over to display off, and you can turn the display off basically. Or you can have it like this as a full screen. Either you can have the clock as a full screen or the MPG, whichever one you want. And then you can go to audio, and you can select your radio stations as well. And that's your back button and your cancel. And it also has armrest as well, which you can actually adjust it so you can push this forward, and it gives you better support. And then it's got a little button on the side, and you open it, and then down there you have a USB socket and a auxiliary port as well, if you want to listen to music through your iPod, or anybody still uses iPods. This is your rear view mirror, and it is a automatically dimming rear view mirror. So if you've got somebody driving behind you with their high beams on, this will automatically dim itself so it doesn't blind you. And that's this one there. The one on the left is to stop the alarm going off inside. So if you have a dog or something like that inside the car, you can press that to stop triggering the alarm. And that one is in case your car is being towed, you can press off so the alarm doesn't start. There we go. Yeah, so that's your interior lights as well, where you can turn them off and on. You do have sun visor with vanity mirror and lights at the top there as well. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, the car drives absolutely beautiful. There's no issues with it whatsoever. And speaking of which, I'm actually going to just go and park it now. Let's move my seat forward a little bit. And I think I'm going to park it right next to my little beast of a micro there. That's it. Right. Let's go on ultra wide actually. So to disengage the handbrake, you just have to pull on it. Just like that. And you're going to see that the light went on. But then now the light for my seatbelt is on. Right. So reverse up and left. Just like that. And let's listen to the parking sensors kick in. Nope. I think I've just turned the parking sensors off, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, now it's looking for parking. Oh, right. Okay. Do you know what? I thought there for a second that these are not working. And I got slightly scared. Thinking like, okay, I made this whole video and now the parking sensors don't work. Great. But they do work. Good old Mercedes. Good old Mercedes. Right. If you look in my rear view mirror, but the thing is my rear view mirror was all the way down, so right, that's it. If you look on my rear view mirror, you see that little black line at the top there, that one. So that's where my parking sensors are. So right now I'm gonna go in reverse. And now you see there's two lights there. And the closer I get to the wall behind me, that's what I was waiting for, that little beep. So yeah, they do work absolutely fine. I'm just gonna move it forward a little bit. Right. So they work absolutely fine. Do you know what? I got scared there for a second. I thought, oh my god, my parking sensors don't work. It's got to go back in the garage. Just serviced it, and now they have to look at something else. But no, they work absolutely fine. And the front ones have the exact same thing there. So that little black line, those are my front parking sensors. Do you want to see it? Let's go over to that wall there. Keep your eyes on those. See? Told you. They work. All right, let's go back. Hopefully you can see those rear ones as well. Right. So they work absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. Right, and with that, I think I'm going to conclude this video. If you're interested, don't hesitate to contact me, 01684 355 or you can find me on www.vindemautos.co.uk, or you can email me at vindemautos@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.